And welcome back to another episode of My Time at Sandrock. Our gecko has leveled up. It's mining time. It might also be time to start sorting things into boxes. We got mail. We got some mail. Come on. Come on, game. Wake up. Whoa. We got quite a few mail. Quite a few mail. Okay, from Nia. Macy, hey, builder. It feels super weird calling you that. I think I'm just gonna stick with Macy. Your mom said you should have arrived by now, but it's so weird. My mailbox is still completely empty, huh? Was I wrong to have expectations? I'm not forgiving you. Who is this? Someone we know? So now that you're currently crippled with grief over the abandonment of your bestest friend, but I hope you managed to overcome that and settle in Little Sandrock. In my hand, it's all howdies and guns, but I reckon it's probably much more boring than that. I gotta admit, though, it does feel a bit weird without you here. I even went to your house last night. I felt like such a doofus. You remember when we used to play together? We used to get into all sorts of trouble. Over in Sandrock, you got your sand bandits. We should have called ourselves the air pirates. Speaking of, there's no one to go gliding with me anymore. They banned co-flying recently over health and safety concerns, but that never stopped us before. So when you come and visit, which you have to, we'd be able to sneak out and do it, I bet. I hope you managed to push through your missing me to be able to make some friends. Not best friends, mine. I'm watching you. How are the people there? All yak boys, right? What? I remember the impression you did of sand rockers before you went. Hilarious, but I hope it's not like that. Those sand bandits sound dangerous. You have got to be careful, okay? I mean, I'm not worried about you or anything. You still owe me 30 goals. My studies have been going really well, by the way. Jesus, who is this? My best friend, apparently. Director Luo told me I have a real knack for planting. I told you so. Maybe I should try and be independent like you. I reckon I could go out somewhere in those wild wastes, become a real botanist. I heard they got someone over in Sandrock who's studying how to grow plants in extreme conditions. I know you think that's super boring, but it's actually really cool. I've always told you how similar planting and building is, but I swear you never listen to me. Maybe someday you can show me those legendary desert flowers. Speaking of which, I need to go and take care of my flowers. Remember that orchid I planted before you left? Well, when we come visit, you'll be able to see how much it's grown. It'll be a great reminder for how long you've abandoned me. I'm joking. I miss ya. Your friend forever, Nia. Well, let's reply. I miss you too. Oh, ooh. I miss you too. The time flies, right? I can't believe it's been this long since I left. Life here isn't bad. I'm getting used to it already. But I was still really glad to get your letter. How about you? How have you been? Or I hate it here. It's way hotter here than I expected, and it's so dry, and there's sand everywhere, and I don't know. Maybe I'll get used to it. I just need to try to think positive. I miss Highwind. I know it takes a while to adjust to a new place, but I can't help but miss home. I miss seeing Ma and Pa, and I miss you. Each morning I get up feeling great and fresh, but then at night I get so I'm doing great. The people here are lovely. It's such a nice place, and I'm having such a good time. I got loads to do, and I really feel like I'm growing every day. I'm making new friends, and I just really enjoy my new life. Either I miss you too, or I miss Highwind. I think we're gonna do I miss Highwind. I think Maisie might feel a little homesick. I think anyone would after leaving home for the first time. All right. And then we got something from Owen. Got a job for you if you find it enticing. I need someone to help me with an inventory resupply. Namely, we're out of sand carp. Mason used to sell me fish sometimes since his workshop. Now yours is close to a couple of nice sand pits, so I thought you might be interested as well. You'll need a sandfish trap for this. I've attached a recipe for your work table in case you don't have one already. Thank you, Owen. From the church. Dear Maisie, as you may recall, our old friend Mason will be leaving soon. We want to wish him a happy trails. We're planning to have a real barn burner of a hoedown tomorrow on the Blue Moon stage at 18. Don't miss it, Matilda. Okay, we'll go. From Yan. Dear Maisie, rejoice, for the weekend has arrived. No, that doesn't mean it's time to slack off. On the contrary. Not only will standard commissions be available, but also the time has come for guild inspections. Earn additional reputation points for your workshop by stopping into the Commerce Guild on Saturdays and Sundays to inspect items submitted from all across the Eufola. Now, I'm not saying it's mandatory or anything, but you better be there. P.S. Only 2-star or higher rated workshop owners can participate. If you're not there yet, get there. I don't think I'm there yet. Hello, Mickey. Hello. I'll make you go get some water. Yeah. All right, we're doing it now. All right. Now we can dehydrate meat. That sounds weird, but put you right over here. We have meat, don't we? We don't even need salt. We just need jerky. Oh, we can also do dried other stuff. Nice. What else do we want to make? Processor. I could make another recycler. What's this for? Let's, before we, all animals can capture will have a capture icon on their heads. Throwing meatballs at the animals can capture and successfully hitting with the bait will increase the capture progress value. What is this, Pokemon? The higher the level of the meatballs, the more the progress value is increased. When the progress value is full, the pet can be successfully captured. Okay, well, why did you... Okay, hold on. We need wooden sticks and thick rope to make that thing. We still need to go digging. Vinty's night out. We'll do that too, but I'm gonna go here and I don't think we can get commissions on these weekends? Question mark? Oh, you know, I don't much care for some of the language. That N-word you're always calling me is rather offensive where I come from. N-word. Huh? What? Mopstick? Where are you from? Moppertown? Why, we finished that lift for you. I demand you treat the president of the Commerce Guild with some respect. Huh? Ain't you who put that there? Was the new builders? I ain't seen you lift a finger. Huh. Certainly one in a role of leadership such as yourself, oh fish. Oh fish, as you may be, can understand the value of good management. Difference is, when me and my boys get a job done, I'm right down there with them. Speaking of which, be seeing ya, Mopstick. Whoa! Okay, I can still get commissions. Okay. Two Heidi ones. I don't think I can make bronze bars. Furnace. Let's do this one. More Heidi points. I don't know if I'll need any of these just yet. We can make paint. Oh, I love seeing the interactions though. That's fun. So we need to dig, and we need to make a sandfish thing, and we need to also make bricks now. Right? We need 7 bricks. How do we make a sandfish? There we go. We need a wooden stick. And we need thick rope. Alright, we made it. I have 2 out of 3 sand carp. Okay. I know there's one up here. It looks like we can look at Vinty's little thing as well. See what's going on. That's a bunny. Ah! Hey! We'll leave it alone. How do I use it? From the quick bar, you can see the quality of your fish trap, plus the type, quantity of your bait. You can use the quick bar to switch trap or bait at any time. Bait can be found, gathered, made in your workshop, or just simply bought from stores. Some bait works better or worse with certain types of sandfish traps. Also, bait doesn't attract fish every single time. You might need to use more than one. When you select a sandfish trap, you'll go into aiming mode. Try to move the white aiming circle over a fish. If you see the fish light up, that's your best chance to go for a catch. The more advanced sandfish trap you have, the more likely you are to catch a fish. You might even catch more than one at the same time. Each time you catch a fish, you'll see an info pop up on the left. Open your basket to see what fish you caught already. Keep an eye on the clock. You'll be too tired to sandfish starting at 2 a.m. Okay, check the basket. Okay. Oh! I see. I understand. It's very strange. Do I have to wait? Oh shit, my bad. I don't know what I threw out there. What's that thing? That's not a sandfish. Yes, it is. So I can't catch that big dude. No, the furnace doesn't have fuel? Yeah, let's quit. That's what he wanted, right? I need to check on the fuel every morning. It seems like. Or every night, at the very least. Alright, so we did some sand fishing. It's very different than normal fishing. But I get it, I understand. That'll be fun to get into later on. I also see we leveled up, but hold on, let me go put some fuel in. I guess we'll just use that for now. Nice. Made some jerky. Alright, let's go to Owen and turn in the sandfish. I think we also did our little commission, so we'll also do that before we head into the ruins. Owen? Hey.
Hey, you really came through. You're a lifesaver.
Am I?
I'll be posting more supply requests on the commission board in the future, so watch for those. Oh, and heads up, if you catch any more sandfish in the future, you can always give some to Elsie. She loves sandfishing. I'm sure she'd enjoy someone to share the hobby with.
Why do you have a chest in here? Yeah, I'm sure she would. I'm sure she would. How do we track it? There we go, track it. Let's go to Heidi. Never mind, we don't have enough. Because our furnace, I thought we had enough for some reason. Let me sort through my inventory a little bit. I think I like the spear better than the sword and shield. Speaking of Elsie.
Legend has it that Martle had this giant duck as her friend. There have to be some clues around somewhere if the tale is true, right? A giant duck doesn't just vanish.
True. Do you want a sandfish? Pretty sure I had one.
Wow, thanks.
Mian will hate it. What? Well, I'm not gonna give her a fish. Just giving you a fish. I think I should make something else. What does this even do? What's the purpose of this? I think we should make a processor and grinding saw. And a grinder. Just to have it ahead in advance. Oops. Grindy saw. Bricks and old parts. And old parts are from this stuff, right? Can I add more to that order? Thank you. I don't have any water. Can I make? I can make water. Water is the life. Well, I can also take away water. Well, I don't want to do that. Okay, I also might make a box. I might start making boxes to, can make 2. Let's make 1. I might also start making boxes so, we could start sorting things. I just don't. Machine upgrade kit. I don't think I want the sword and shield. Oh, we also leveled up. Let's go do that. Let's see this one. Feather duster, right. Let's put this down. I can't put it there. Okay. I just want to put things up, but I don't know where to put things. Usually I like sorting them by specific stuff. So, I need the bricks. Autofill, huh? Let's just put crafting stuff, I guess. Let's just put everything, I guess, in here. Oh no, it doesn't fit. That's all he got. Well, that's awful. Rooster rocket. Ruined glass. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how I want this sorted. I don't know. Well, that's doing that. What do we need over here? Old parts and bricks. Well, that's doing that. I'm gonna head over to the junkyard and we're gonna go dive for the first time. I think we'll be okay. I also want to put the meat. Wait. The jerky. Let's bang up on this. And then we'll go down and mine for the first time. Or maybe I should go mine first and then beat up on this afterwards. Binty, you have a quest for me.
Hey, your crane lift is amazing.
Yeah.
When I stand on it, it doesn't sway at all. It's just like standing on flat ground.
Nice.
My name is Venti, and I work at the salvaging company. I guess you could say it's my home, too. The moment I saw you, I felt a sense of familiarity. Let's be good friends.
Sure.
Since we're already good friends, I must give you special treatment. For example, next time you come to dig for scrap in our salvaging company's scrapyard, there won't be any charge.
Is that allowed? Does your boss know about this?
Don't worry, our boss Rocky also admires you. He'll definitely agree.
I don't know if he'll agree that, but okay.
So it's settled. If you want to dig for scrap next time without a pass, come find me. I'll take you in. Just don't tell the other builders.
Don't tell the other builders! Minty!
Do you want to go to our company's scrapyard? I'll take you there, okay? For free. Okay then, come find me when you've made...
Oh my god, Minty! Anyway, let's go down. Down we go, into the depths. Holy crap. Someone's already here, it looks like. Man? You are here. Oh, okay. You can find this stuff. Let's see how it is. Let's do it. Oh shit. Heat stroke medicine. Whoa. Okay, how do we do this? You gotta teach me, guys. Copper! Oh, we can just also just dig straight through like originally. Nice! What do you mean, traps? Oh my god. There might be traps. What? How do I catch them? What? It didn't tell me how to catch them. Bro, stop moving. Ah! I think I'm still learning what the hell I'm doing. First of all. We also got a basic toolbox. We also leveled up. Ooh, by ordering food? Let's get more stamina. I think that's the most important. Alright, let me think about what the hell we're doing first. Cardi owns the museum town. Maybe she'll know what this thing is. Okay. So you want me to sell ore to you? Just 10, and we have 112. Okay. I don't think we're gonna go too deep in here. It's very interesting. Like, that's still copper ore, isn't it? It is. Okay, I'm liking this one a little bit better than just a giant room full of this stuff. We have, like, designated rooms, and it seems like we can continue on to other rooms. Okay, I'm liking that. Let's get out of here, though, and do some quests. See if our bricks are done making. I like that. I'm going to enjoy doing that much better than in Portia. For sure. Very different, but nice. And I don't know what the hell Venti's about. We're going to get in trouble for doing that, 100%. I'm going to finish getting this stuff. Or try to. Yeah, I don't know what the hell Venti's about. Like, what is she doing? What's she trying to do? I guess when our task goes up, we can ask her to do that for us. My pet gecko rose to level 20. Have we met Peck? The boss publicly announces he's late the most at the end of the month. Little does he know I'm honored by the recognition. Okay, Rocky's way over there, it looks like. Let's go see if we have enough, yeah, I want to make jerky. I don't have any meat. Oh, we'll do that then. Alright, we've done that. We'll come back for that. Let's go turn in both our quests. First to Heidi, and then we'll go to Rocky. I don't think the thing is tonight. Katari. There's a going away party for Mason tomorrow night. I gotta remember that. Heidi! Also, I don't know who I'm gonna romance yet.
Hello.
I'm really excited to find out, though. Here is your rocks. You can count on you and me. You and me are the real deal. Hell yeah, we are, baby girl.
I was off studying in Atara for a few years. When I got back to Sandrock, I could hardly recognize the place. So many people had moved on.
You know, she's pretty.
So long, partner.
She is pretty. All right, Rocky. I have the ore for you. Is this his house? I'm glad I can go in. Could you imagine if I couldn't? Hey, Rocky.
Hey, thanks, Builder. Guess you found it all right down there.
Yeah.
This little bit'll go a long way. Here's something for your troubles. Like I said, top goals.
What is this? A canteen? Or oil? Hey, Rocky. I think the color red makes me mad, like a wild yak meal. No, wait, maybe it's blue. What's that you're wearing? Maybe it doesn't have nothing to do with colors at all. You don't like
Take it
me?
easy.
Oh my god! What's up in this house? Oh, we can just go in people's rooms. Oh, that's this Pebbles room. Cute. I was seeing if they had a box in here like how Owen did. Y'all have been nice. Oh, hey, Pebbles. I want everyone to come to dinner. Mama cooks the best. Well, I bet she does. I bet she does. I bet she does. We can also go to Katori. Might as well see what happens. Or I could wait. Or I could go. I'm so indecisive sometimes. Do I stay or do I go? Katori! Come from the fucking sky. Why is she a deadbeat mom?
Hey there. You got something for me? Well, I'll be darned. This relic fragment. It's exactly the one I was looking for.
Oh, yeah?
I can't believe it. Look, I have the other fragments right here.
Why don't you go over to the restoration machine in my museum and reconstruct this item? Come back when you're done.
Can I do that right now? Or is it too late? We're gonna try. Maisie's gonna try. Why is it down? Oh, because it is down. Oh, I can go in. Okay. Nice place. So we can do a fish fossil. Let's restore it. We need data disk though. Katori. We've done it. Hopefully we can talk to her before the night ends. Oh, she has a blue moon. All right. Hello. What's happening here?
Howdy. Now that's a nice looking relic. I'm gonna display it in my museum. Here's something for your hard work. Keep your eye out for more relic pieces in the future. Anytime you collect a full set, you can use the restoration machine to reconstruct a relic. Then you can put them on display in the museum. And, I might add, donors will be rewarded handsomely.
All right. Also, why is she so tall, ma'am? Is he telling a story? Hey, we haven't seen you in a while.
I hope you're someone who puts everything you've got into
Dan,
your
don't look at me
creations.
right now.
Towards the end, I thought Mason wasn't really trying anymore. I didn't like that.
She's really pretty. I like her
See ya.
purple. Hugo, who? Oh, we met Hugo.
Uh-huh.
Back in my day, you could hardly get out of bed without bumping into a corrupted age relic. These days, not so much. Corrupted age relic. Cooper Crystal. Nope. Okay, hi.
Yeah?
Word to the wise, Bill, you best not underestimate a wild yakmel. They'll put you on all fours right quick. Faster than you can say survival of the fittest. They almost
So
did.
long, partner.
I learned that.
Hello.
When I was a little lady back during the relic rush, there was a couple builders who were alright. Remind me of you a little bit now that I think about it. They used to keep their heads down and just take care of business. Here's hoping you can take us back to those times. Know what I'm saying?
Be seeing ya.
Yeah, I'll try to do my best. And hello, Justice.
Howdy. Just in case it wasn't clear, we at the Civil Corps are here to help. If you're ever in any kind of trouble, you just holler and we'll come a-running. That's the Civil Corps official promise.
Alright, Justice.
So long, partner.
I like Justice. He's cool. Alright, we're gonna leave. And we're gonna go use up the rest of our stamina somewhere. Try to use everything we can throughout the day. Can we check on our calendar on us? Yes, we can. In a couple of days, our pass will run out, so I guess on the 9th, we'll talk to Venti about that stuff. How are we doing on friendships? Heidi's getting a lot of points from just us doing our stuff. Sorted. Thank you. Ah, we need one more. One more. Ah. Here we go. We made whatever this is, a processor. And what does it process? All kinds of stuff. Okay. What's that other thing we need, or we can make? The grinder. Might as well make it too. Bronze bars. Furnace the breach. Hazardous ruins. Hammer time. How do we look at it? Handbook. So we need 6 bricks and 2 bearings. So let's add more for the bricks. And we'll make sure the fuel is good for the night, and then we'll make sure the water's good. So I do need bearings, so let's add more. And then let's put as much water as we can in here. We can make paper here? Interesting. Need salt for that. I don't think I can just get my own salt. We're not that self-sufficient yet. I think. For now. That's a good episode to end on. Let me go break some rocks just so we can use up our stamina for the day. Just so we can use up the stamina. We'll have this making, we'll pick up... We don't have a level 2 workshop, so we can't do the commissions, but we'll pick up another commission tomorrow, and... I don't know, we have to say goodbye to Mason tomorrow. Right? I don't have a level 2 workshop. How do I check that? I guess we're just 1. I don't know. Well, when we get to level 10, we'll wear that. Well, I think with that, we'll be bringing this episode to a close. We'll be sure to visit Mason tomorrow and do whatever else may pop up. We don't have any mission right now, so hopefully something happens tomorrow. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.